exactly what I said, McMahon. If they're a tag team, why aren't they coming to the ring together? Why don't they make an entrance like a team? Because you got two separate egomaniacs on one team that will not work as a unit.
On his way to the ring. Yes, indeed, the Hulkster himself. It's double trouble for the Genius and Mr. Perfect. It's a slowdown job, Jesse. Come on. Now I have one entrance when you can have two.
Yes, that's called an egomaniac's entrance.
It's called strategy. The Hulkster, the Warrior, prepare to go to war.
As you just saw. Now I can equate this matchup a lot to the Super Bowl. You got the heavy favored 49ers, which is Warrior and Hogan. You got the underdog Broncos, which is Perfect and the Genius.
So, what do you do in terms of strategy?
Strategy, they move, they use their quickness, and most of all use their brains.
I see. Well, the Genius just used his brains. Look at this. The Hulkster is all over both men. Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know what exactly to call that. Maybe they're trying to tire him out with body slams.
Oh, look at the Genius. His back is hurting. Tag is made here.
His back ought to be hurt and getting slammed by Hogan from 7 feet, 8 feet in the air.
Now look at this. The Warrior takes it to them on the outside of the ring.
Ooh, wow.
That's the thing about the Warrior. You're not safe with the Warrior no matter where you are. As long as you're within the same city limits, you're in trouble. And Mr. Perfect comes in the hard way. Mr. Perfect, I believe, the legal man in the ring. Maybe not. Here's the Genius. The Genius is having big problems, and so is Perfect. Warrior and the Hulkster cleaning house.
Well, it's obvious Perfect and the Genius got to get together outside the ring and try for a new game plan. They got to hit and move. They don't dare confront these two head to head.
The Hulkster tag back in. Thus far, the Hulkster and the Warrior are functioning extremely well as a unit. There's hardly an ego involved at all, Jesse.
That remains to be seen. The match is still young, McMahon.
And the Royal Rumble last Sunday afternoon was every man for himself, but the Warrior and the Hulkster really getting it together collectively thus far. But right now, Mr. Perfect is really pouring it on Hulk Hogan.
Well, Perfect's using that speed to his advantage. Oh, no! He got caught by a Hogan elbow.
Look at this, the Hulkster right outside going after Perfect. A page from the Warrior. Ooh, no! There's not going to be anything left of Mr. Perfect as this continues.
Well, I got it. What's the Genius doing?
Only the Genius knows.
I'm amazed. He's over writing a poem. Oh, wow. He's writing a poem while Mr. Perfect's being manhandled.
Right now, to the rope, and again, the Hulkster leveling Mr. Perfect. Who's anything but perfect at this juncture in the match.
I'm still confused. The Genius still writing in the corner.
Oh, no! Mr. Perfect!
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me? That's a great idea. That's like not looking at Jesse. And Perfect scooped up, slammed to the mat by the Hulkster. Elbow drop.
And Perfect's in major trouble here. More trouble than I've ever seen him in.
And the Hulkster not going for the cover. Hammering into Mr. Perfect.
And he's what? Beefing with the referee? The referee's telling him you're hitting him with a fist. That's illegal.
Perfect barely to his feet off, and he takes the foot all the way to the outside. Now, what is the Genius doing now? Handing that metal scroll to Mr. Perfect. He wrote something on it, perhaps.
Oh, no. You know what that is, McMahon? That's poetry in motion. Right on Hogan's head. But
Little funny, Jesse.
wait a minute, McMahon. Or would you prefer, would you prefer poetic justice?
Whatever it is, it certainly had its desired effect. And now Mr. Perfect is in control over Hulk Hogan.
It's a unique combination. Poetry
out by Perfect. And now Perfect continuing his attack on the Hulkster. Resorting to more aggressive kicking and stomping. But in actuality, you would think that Perfect would resort to his scientific skills, Jesse.
Well, maybe science isn't going to work against Hogan and the Warrior. You got to fight fire with fire, and that's exactly what Perfect was kicking.
Yeah, but if you do that, you fall right into the game plan of the Warrior and the Hulkster. The Warrior anxious to get into the ring. And the Hulkster in a little trouble here.
He's not in a little trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Genius.
Yeah, what's the Genius going to do? Hopefully he'll give Mr. Perfect a bit of a respite. Genius with sort of eccentric kind of moves, I think you can say.
Yeah, but those eccentric kind of moves are
he wasn't in there for 30 seconds. Perfect now, measuring Hulk. Oh, down to the back.
It worked, didn't it?
That's going to bring the Warrior right out. You don't come dancing and prancing in front of the Warrior like that.
And that's exactly what the Genius wanted to do. Get the Warrior to jump into the ring and allows Perfect to do some dirty work.
What is with the Genius? Perfect looking over at the Warrior. The Warrior is so anxious to get into the ring.
And I think that may be the game plan. Talk the Warrior into the ring. Get him in there illegally.
Perfect measuring Hulk Hogan. Hammering into the side of the head. He's setting him up, Jesse. He's setting him up for the perfect plex. Here we go.
He got it.
1, 2, 3. No. What was that?
Unbelievable. He could have pinned Hogan. Perfect stopped the count.
He wanted to type the Genius in.
That's a mistake. I got to go on record.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful maneuver. Hulk Hogan raising his. Wait a minute, Mr. Perfect's at the top rope, too. Mr. Perfect catches the foot underneath the chin. The Hulkster inching his way over to tag the Ultimate Warrior. And now the tag is made. Warrior coming in. Genius takes a shot to the middle. Oh, wow. Was he hammered down or not? To the buckle with authority. From the far side to the near side. All over Mr. Perfect and the Genius.
And the Warrior's on a roll. I said it before, McMahon. The Genius and Perfect made a major mistake. They should have taken the fall when they could have gotten it.
I don't think they could have had it anyhow.
He had the fall. He had Hogan in the Perfect plan.
Well, what do they have now? What they have now is what you call, Jesse, an ultimate maniac in there. And Genius goes up and down. The Warrior tagged by the Hulks, and the Warrior knocking Perfect out of the ring. Hulk Hogan drops the leg. Hulk Hogan covered the Genius. 2, 3, they got it, Jesse.
I can't believe it. A major mistake on the part of Perfect and the Genius. They could have won it earlier.
I doubt it, but I doubt it more now. No two individuals could ever equal the force of Hulkamania and the Ultimate Warrior combined.
Hulk Hogan!
The Warrior and the Hulkster with a hand raised in a token of victory. Perhaps the most awesome tap. Wait a minute. Perfect from behind. Genius now on the Warrior. The Hulk knocked out of the ring. The Warrior now on 2 men. Hammering away. Warrior just leveling man after man after. Oh no!
He clotheslined Hogan.
Hulkster coming in from behind.
I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew these two couldn't get along. I knew the egos would
Jesse Ventura, stop it. Don't be starting it. That was an accident, and you know it.
That was no accident. The Warrior saw his opening. He saw Hogan and he leveled him.
The Warrior was taking care of business. They were all over him. Hulkster made the mistake of coming in from behind, and the Warrior trying to help the Hulkster up now. Nonetheless, don't take anything away from their victory, Jesse. Don't even try it.
Don't you try to make excuses.
Oh,
Look at this.
wait a minute.
I told you, McMahon, the body's never wrong. Look at the egos in the ring.
We're going to have another war.
Oh, yeah.
Another war is beginning. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
I love it, McMahon. I predicted it